What's up, guys? Today I'm talking about Uefa Champions League. I'm trying to spread out my content because the NFL season is over. Wow, 2K updated it for Valentine's Day. This is 2K21 because I don't really like 2K22 with the shot meter and stuff. I'm actually surprised that they updated it. Interesting. Sorry. I'm just playing in the background. Sorry for the off track. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the two games tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST in the UEFA Champions League, leg 1 out of 2. Real Madrid versus PSG, which I think will be a great game for leg 1 and 2. And Sporting versus Man City. Those are the two UEFA Champions League matchups tomorrow. And I think it's going to be interesting. I'll start off with Sporting versus Man City because it's just going to be quick. Honestly, it's going to be a Man City blowout. Like, maybe 3-0, 4-0. Like, Man City has been insane recently. They're dominating the Premier League. Honestly, the only teams I could really see competing against Man City to take this Champions League is whoever wins PSG versus Real Madrid. That's going to be an interesting matchup to see. Like one of those two teams and like Liverpool and Bayern Munich are like the only three teams I could really see even trying to compete with Man City. I'm coming from a Liverpool fan. I really don't think there's many teams who could compete. Like, I don't care what you say, Man United is not competing with Man City. In general, Manchester United has been screwed over lately with the Mason Greenwood situation. Losing one of the young stars there. And even the team hasn't been playing that great. Ronaldo's honestly been carrying them. At this point, I'm debating if they'll even beat Atletico Madrid in about a week. Like, I don't even think they'll beat them, to be honest. I don't even know anymore. I really don't know. I don't know. I just don't really know. I think, one thing I do think though, I do think the PSG Real Madrid game will be really close though, like really, really close. I just wanted to start off with that though. Anyway, get into the next one. I just have to say, I got PSG. I think, obviously on paper, PSG has a way better roster. I'm sorry. People are going to hate me for that, but way better. Think about it for a minute, y'all. Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, Donnarumma, who, like, honestly, they're obviously one of the favorites because they have the best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion. They have Lionel Messi. They have Neymar, and they have Kylian Mbappe. So I feel like that's the thing with this team. They have Kylian Mbappe, who's one of the next like big players of the future. He's like kind of the future of the sport. And they have Lionel Messi, who's one of the best players currently, along with Neymar. So they have two insane players currently, but they also have one of the most talented players in the game currently, Kylian Mbappe, and one of the highest potentials to be one of those two players all time in the future. So the PSG is stacked basically. Even in 5 years, they'll still have Kylian Mbappe, maybe Donnarumma, and whoever else they sign, unless Kylian Mbappe leaves. What I'm trying to get at here is they're all around amazing. Like, their roster is literally, on paper, they have the best team in the world. Don't care what you say. On paper, PSG is the best team in the world. But that's why I said on paper, because I don't think they're the best team in the world. On paper, yes, they're the best team in the world because their roster is literally insane. It's literal insanity. But, oh yeah, they got Sergio Ramos. They literally have, like, they have, like, probably, like, over half of the top 5 players in the league. I'm not in the league, sorry. In the entire world. I don't know. Their roster is just stacked. I'll talk about the other contenders for the Uefa Champions League. I mean, Real Madrid, who, I don't know, it's really hard because Real Madrid versus PSG, both legs are going to be really close, I have a feeling. So, like, I honestly don't really know at this point. I honestly don't know. I really don't. Obviously, I want Liverpool to win their game, but I'm pretty confident Liverpool will win. We were kind of on a slump recently because, what's it called? Mane and Salah were gone because they were in the CONCACAF Cup. Because, like, it's so sad because literally their two teams were the teams that faced in the finals. So we basically had to wait till, like, the end of the entire cup to get Salah and Mane back, which is really annoying. But now we have them back for Champions League on Wednesday, I believe. Yep, on Wednesday. That's probably going to be a solid game. So I'm happy for that. At the end of the day, though, I don't know. Anyway, for Man City Sporting, I'm taking Man City 3-0. I don't really see the problem. I think in the second leg, I'll take 3-2 Sporting. So I still think Man City will advance, but that's just my opinion. For the second matchup of the day, or I don't know if first or second, whatever, they're at the same time. Manchester United versus PSG. Did I just say Manchester? Real Madrid versus PSG. I don't know why it took me so long. I was thinking of the original draw, but they had to redo it. Manchester United. I'm gonna cry. Real Madrid versus PSG. In the first leg, I'll take PSG 4-3, maybe. I don't know. I feel like it will be like a Lionel Messi, like 80-something minute goal to win the game. Like, I honestly don't know. I feel like it's going to be really close, though. I'm rooting for, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know. I'm probably rooting for, like, I don't know, Real Madrid, I guess. I'll take Real Madrid. I'll root for Nah. Who do they have? Look at my... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Whoever wins, I'll be happy with it. Man City. Honestly, one matchup I'm really sad about, though, is, what is it? Oh, no, I don't mean sad. I'm happy about is Liverpool versus Inter. Because, I mean, I know Inter isn't a bad team, but, like, compared to Liverpool, that's a pretty easy W. And we have Salah back. Like, when we had Mo Salah, when we had Sadio Mane, when we were, like, when the season first started, Liverpool was the best team in the world. Now they aren't, but they're still second in the Premier League. And they're still a great team. Honestly, I could see Liverpool being in the final of the... I could see Liverpool winning the Champions League. Like, there's so many teams I could honestly see winning the Champions League. I could see Man City winning it. I could see PSG winning it. Honestly, I could see Bayern Munich winning it. I could see Real Madrid winning it. There's literally so many teams that I could see taking Uefa Champions League home. There's probably some teams I'm not thinking about that are favorites. I'll look right now at all the teams in Uefa. I know I'm missing a big favorite. I'm probably missing, like, one of the biggest clubs in the world. No, not really. Oh, Chelsea. Okay. I'm an idiot. I knew I was missing someone. I could also see Chelsea winning it too. I doubt it, but I could see a reality where Chelsea wins. Like, this UEFA Champions League, honestly, is going to be one of the best, of all time, in my opinion. Just because there's so many teams I could realistically see winning it. Like, I could honestly, sorry for that, I could honestly see any of those teams winning it. I think some teams have more likely chance than others, but I still think there's like at least a 20% chance of like every team there are not, sorry. Like, I feel, what I'm trying to say is literally any of those teams have a solid chance at winning. Some have better than others, but all around, I think every team has a solid chance. That's just my opinion. That's just my take on it. But, whatever. Some of y'all are probably going to call it a bad take. But that's just my opinion. The next, that's what I'm going, I'm messing up. I think this will be one of the best UEFA Champions League we've ever seen. Simply because of how many, or the variety of teams that could realistically win. Like, if Man United wants to go insane because they have a pretty good roster, I honestly even see a reality where, like, Man United pulls off the UEFA Champions League. If, like, Ronaldo and everyone steps up their game. Or not Ronaldo, he's been playing amazing. Like, if everyone on the Manchester United roster steps up their game and plays really well, there's honestly a possibility of Man U winning. Like, there's literally so many possibilities and so many outcomes of the Champions League that are actually somewhat realistic. So, that's my main reason why I think this could be one of the greatest UEFA Champions League we've ever watched. But just because some of the matchups that are really good, like PSG versus Real Madrid. Originally, we were supposed to get PSG and Manchester United, which would have been better, simply just because Messi versus Ronaldo. But whatever, they'll probably eventually verse anyway. Or maybe not, I don't know. Like, the thing is with Man U, they're so inconsistent. To be honest, they Like, there's a chance that Atletico beats them. Or Atletico, I don't know, whatever you call it. Whatever their name is. I could see them winning. I just feel like there's I'm not winning the Champions League. Like winning versus Man U. I don't know, they're just so inconsistent. But for predictions on who's gonna win it, because I don't know, this is one of the hardest Champions League to predict a winner, because there are so many teams that can win it. Like, that actually have a good chance at winning it. So I'll take, I'll nail it down to like 5 teams. I gotta put PSG in there. I gotta put Real Madrid in there. I'll put Liverpool, Man City, and Chelsea. I'll put Chelsea in there. Chelsea I'll knock out first. That's an obvious one. Next, I don't know, it's hard because PSG and Real Madrid game could go either way. I'll knock out Real Madrid and PSG just because one of them's guaranteed losing in the first game or the first leg. I'm not like the first leg, like the first round of UEFA Champions League or their first matchup. Like one of those teams is guaranteed losing, and it's a really close game, or it will be a really close legs, both leg 1 and leg 2. So honestly, I'll get rid of both because it's honestly 50-50 on who's gonna advance. Between Liverpool and Man City, yet again, anyone's game. That's still anyone's game. Like, it's literally impossible to predict. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna make any. All I'll say is my 5 teams who I think one of the 5 teams will win it guaranteed. Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and PSG. And it's just so hard to predict because one of those teams is guaranteed getting out in their first matchup. So, like, I think, other than PSG or Real Madrid, I think every one of them, like the other 4 teams, will win their games, but, I mean, their matchups, and they're both, like, legs and score more goals, but that's just my opinion. All I'm going to say, though, is at the end of the day, I still am going to say it. I'll say it till the day I die. Liverpool is amazing and underrated. People don't talk about them enough. I don't know, they just had a song. I'm just going to say this now, though. Man City's definitely an I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about Bayern Munich. I'll put Bayern Munich's underrated in coming into the Champions League, in my opinion. I haven't really seen any talk about Bayern Munich. I just left Steph Curry open. So that was off track. Okay, I won. I'm gonna end the video there. There's not much left to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed.